He didn't just fight. He transformed fighting into philosophy. He didn't just break boards. He broke barriers of the mind. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist. He was a mirror reflecting the truth about human potential. He once said, "Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do." That's not just a quote. That's a way of life. And if you're listening now, you need to hear this. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Because somewhere out there is someone sleeping on your gift. Somewhere inside you is a version of yourself waiting to wake up. And Bruce Lee, he knew how to wake himself up daily, relentlessly, painfully, beautifully. In a world of noise, Bruce Lee became the silence that spoke loudest. And today we go into his mind, his spirit, his war, not with others, but with himself, and how he won. Born in San Francisco, raised in Hong Kong, a child actor, a teenage rebel, a fighter in every sense of the word. But beyond the punches and kicks was a man obsessed, not with violence, but with mastery. He read philosophy, wrote pages of reflections, studied Buddhism, Taoism, and Western thought. He said, "All fixed set patterns are incapable of adaptability or pliability. The truth is outside of all fixed patterns." That's not just about kung fu, that's about life. You don't have to fit a mold. You are the mold. You don't need permission. You are the permission. And Bruce, he made himself undeniable. Most people want results. Bruce wanted refinement. Hour by hour, he trained like the world was watching, even when no one was. And that's the difference. He wasn't chasing applause. He was chasing alignment of body, mind, and spirit. He said, "Be water, my friend." And that's the lesson most people miss. Water adapts. Water flows. Water doesn't resist. It reshapes. When you're knocked down, don't harden. Flow around the pain. Flow through the chaos. That's Bruce's secret. Enter the Dragon made him immortal. But it was what he said off camera that made him unforgettable. He said, "To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities." How many of us wait for the right time, the right person, the right moment? Bruce didn't wait. He moved, and that movement created gravity. People followed, not because he asked, but because he inspired. This world doesn't need more imitators, it needs more originators. Bruce didn't copy, he carved. He didn't conform, he cracked open the box and redefined the game. Behind a warrior was a poet, behind a fighter was a student, and behind the icon was a man who said, "As you think, so shall you become." What are you thinking right now? Fear, doubt, regret, or vision? Fire? Purpose? Because your thoughts today shape your world tomorrow. You don't need to be Bruce Lee, but you do need to become fully you. That's what he taught. That's what he lived. And that's what your life is waiting for. His muscles were strong, but his mind was stronger. His kicks were fast, but his clarity was faster. He simplified everything, removed excess, sharpened essentials. That's why I said, it's not the daily increase, but the daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. So what can you let go of today? Fear, distraction, excuses? Because greatness isn't about adding. It's about cutting away what doesn't belong. He taught others not just how to fight, but how to live with intensity, with passion, with relentless commitment. And he died young, yes, but he lived fully. And that's the call, not to live long, but to live true, to live with fire, to burn with meaning, to leave something behind that no death can erase. Bruce left a trail of transformation, and now that torch is yours. Be like water, not because Bruce said it, but because you've seen what rigidity costs. Be disciplined, not because it's cool, but because your dream depends on it. And above all, become not someone else, but the version of you that wakes the world up. If this message moved you, then make a move. Subscribe, join this journey, and share this with someone who needs to wake up today. Because Bruce Lee's wisdom wasn't meant to be worshipped. It was meant to be lived. Subscribe now. Be water. Be relentless. Be you.